Over the last month and a half or so, I undertook a new canvas project, which was to build a sail pack or a stack pack, which you see here. I followed the Sailrite YouTube instructions, and I think it came out pretty good. Should make life a lot easier than muscling one of those old sail covers after a day of sailing. The only thing I have left to do is to come up with a little bit better mechanisms for adjusting and holding the lines, but I'll work on that over the winter. After being away from the boat for roughly a month with a family medical emergency, I finally got back to get RockChalk out of the water and up onto the hard. Got there early in the day, did a few miscellaneous jobs, getting some items off the boat back home so they could be worked on during the winter time. The yard help finally got back from the holidays, and we were able to talk about getting her out of the water. Went to go start the motor and just turning over, not firing up. After some help from the yard manager and an assistant, and 2 hours later, we determined that there was water in the fuel, clogged fuel filter, and air in the line. Now this came as a surprise to me, as before I left, I had changed the oil, changed the fuel filter, fired the motor back up. She ran just fine, thinking that she'd be ready to go up on the hard and ready to head out the next cruising season. We never did get the motor restarted. The yard manager wasn't quite sure what was going on, so he decided that we would just tow the boat over and haul it out. One of the interesting things that happened while I was there hauling out, I met an older gentleman there. He used to be a truck driver for Charlie Morgan and delivered boats from the factory down in Florida. He was telling me that at the time he was thinking about moving on board a boat since it was cheaper than renting an apartment. As being a truck driver, he was on the road for weeks at a time. He informed me that Charlie had agreed to sell him a boat for $20,000. What a deal. A brand new boat from the factory for $20K. As it turned out, he didn't have enough money to do that and he couldn't secure financing. So he ended up not getting a boat at all. Looking back on it now, what a deal that would be. And what an opportunity to talk with somebody who actually delivered these boats brand new, straight from the factory. With the boat now out of the water, you can see that the undergrowth is really not too bad considering this is the second year on the bottom paint. She gets a good pressure wash and then off to the stands. When we come back, we'll see what she looks like and give you an update on all the haul out jobs. For those of you that follow us on Instagram, you'll know that I've been working on removing the windlass from the boat. So here it is, all taken apart and removed, ready to be boxed and shipped off for rechroming and refurbishing. It was working when I removed from the boat, just wanted to update it. It's an ideal windlass, and that's who's going to be performing the work on the unit. Now, Ideal was recently purchased by Schaefer Marine. Still seems like it's the same knowledgeable people there, so I'll give you an update on how that goes in the next 3 or 4 months when it's returned and ready to be reinstalled. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Remember, if you like the videos or you'd like to see the videos get better maybe, remember to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like every once in a while. We appreciate it. Also, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And if you're really a glutton for punishment, sign up for our Patreon page. Right now all the videos are open to the public. Go ahead and sign up, and that will help us support these videos in the future and possibly even help make them better. Thanks a lot and have a good day.